Yeah.
Hi you guys, so today we're going to talk about how to get rid of unwanted discoloration on your armpits. So in high school and in college, I was that girl. I would avoid exposing my armpits at all costs. I didn't want anyone to see the discoloration under my armpits because I was very self-conscious about it. So I would avoid wearing certain clothing. And even with my arms down, you could still see the discoloration outside of my armpit. And who wants that? And I know you ladies know what I'm talking about. And so it wasn't until I stepped into adulthood that I started focusing on my overall health. So my diet, my skin, my teeth, and all of that good stuff. And so when I started, focusing more on my skin, I learned that, to renew your skin, you must exfoliate. And so when I started exfoliating, I saw the change in other parts of my body, but I did not see the change under my armpits. And I just did not know if it was genetics, if I could just never get rid of it. I just did not know what was causing it. And so when I started just focusing on my armpits more, I realized it's my deodorant. It's my deodorant. I know it's my deodorant. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to start this regimen and getting my armpits back together because there's no way I'm going into the future with this discoloration, okay? Most deodorants, especially inexpensive deodorants, focus on blocking sweat and odor and contain antiperspirants, which is what blocks sweating in itself. It's used on a wide range of body parts, especially where sweat is unwanted and inconvenient, especially for athletes and people that work out like myself, like people that sweat a lot, always outdoor, and want to prevent sweat in certain areas of the body. And that's okay. The downside about that is antiperspirants prevent sweating by clogging the pores and using its key ingredient, which is aluminum. That sticky buildup under your arm clog your pores. It sucks. And so that's what I was doing. Even though I was exfoliating, I was still putting on the deodorant right after I exfoliated. And so I'm still clogging my pores. The thing with clogging your pores is that it prevents your body from releasing toxins. So it prevents your body from doing what it's designed to do, which is release waste. Clogged pores are the result of dead skin cells getting trapped in the skin instead of being shed into the environment, which leads to things like whiteheads, blackheads, acne, and discoloration. So you see that domino effect, and I would say that applies to any part of the body. You do not want to clog your pores because what your body does when your pores are clogged, it can turn those dead cells into cancerous cells, and then you end up having a bigger issue than discoloration. Now, just to focus on sweat a bit, sweating in itself does not cause breakouts. I know a lot of people like to say, when you sweat, that's what causes breakouts, so it's best to clog your pores. No, sweating in itself does not cause breakouts. However, bacteria does form in moist areas when that moist area is there for an extended period of time. So when you sweat, if you don't immediately, especially when you work out, a lot of people like to sit around in their sweat before they actually take a shower or at least wipe themselves off. And when things like that happen, that's when breakouts happen. That's when you have irritation because bacteria will form in any moist area of your body. It's not just your armpits. And so that's just a rule of thumb. Like when you sweat, make sure that area does not stay moist for an extended period of time. Make sure you wipe yourself off. Make sure you're completely dry. All of those moist areas, especially in the creases of, your thighs or your knees, if you have problems with the back of your knees sweating a lot, whatever body part that you have challenges with, make sure you keep those areas dry. And that is the number one thing with your underarm. It's not about sweating. It's about preventing your underarms from being moist for an extended period of time if you're trying to prevent breakouts. So the deodorant that I used to use in high school and in college was this deodorant. Oh my God, it was very inexpensive, my go-to deodorant, and my all-time favorite. And it smelled great. I never had any problems but discoloration, and it would take me forever to actually get the deodorant from under my arm. I would literally have to exfoliate, but I never thought that was a problem until I read the ingredients. And the number one ingredient, active ingredient, is aluminum. So, I mean, that's what you get. You know what I mean? The deodorant that I currently use is Crystal Mineral Deodorant Stone, unscented. The great thing about natural deodorant that reduces or eliminates breakouts and discoloration is that it focuses on eliminating odor only, as opposed to eliminating odor and sweat by clogging the pores. Its natural antibacterial and antifungal ingredients prevent odor-causing bacteria from growing while allowing the body to naturally release toxins. It's free of antiperspirants, non-sticky, non-staining, leaves no white residue, and prevents odor up to 24 hours, and made for all skin types. So this crystal mineral deodorant stone is the truth. At first I was like, this is not gonna work, because it literally felt like nothing was under my arm. And so when I started using it and I went out, of course I put deodorant in my purse, and I went out and I did sweat and I kept smelling myself, because you'll be like that. If you feel like nothing is under your arm, you're gonna keep smelling yourself every time you sweat. So I started doing that and I realized, like, yo, this is really working. I'm not smelling myself at all. And so I love this. And also when you buy it, I actually got it from Sprouts. I don't know if I mentioned that part, but I got it from Sprouts, but I'm pretty sure you can get it online. I'm pretty sure they sell it many places. And I loved it because it's not like the plastic is like on the box. It's actually the holder, and it also has a stone holder in here. I don't know if you guys can see. And pretty much you can just take it on now, and there you have it. I love this, y'all. I love it. So all you have to do is damp it. Make sure your underarm is clean and exfoliated. If you're using deodorant, you definitely want to exfoliate, but if you're using this on a regular, you don't really have to exfoliate as often. Also, shaving. You don't want to shave as often. I would say shave if you absolutely have to. Shave if you have an event where your underarms are going to be exposed. Only shave when necessary. If you do not have to shave, I would say do not shave, because shaving can irritate your skin as well. It does not matter what type of method you use to remove the hair. I don't care if you wax, I don't care if you use a razor, I don't care if you use Nair. Whatever you use, it does not matter. You're constantly under your arm using different material to remove the hair. It could irritate your skin. So only shave when necessary. And that's what I do. In wintertime, I do not shave at all, but I'm single and I'm not trying to impress nobody, so nobody sees under my arm but me in the wintertime. If I was dating, I mean, he would just have to understand that your girl don't shave in the wintertime, okay? And so I started cutting back on shaving, only shave when necessary and in the summertime, and I try to hold off as much as possible, as long as possible. It's amazing. So if you guys enjoyed this video, you know, do I need to say it? Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.